Mean-Muggin with Chinny G. Hi everybody, Chinny here. Hope you're all having a good day today. To start out my day today, your Shoutout, I'd like to give a massive shout out to the people at HAVOC Fighting Championships. They're being really good to Chinny. They give me a lot of support. I'm going to be sending the Chinny guy a swag package so he can proudly display the HAVOC brand and promote their events coming up. I guess you could say they're unofficial Chinny G sponsors, which is really cool. They're very good to Chinny, and I'd like a great big thank you. I really appreciate it. And for you people at HAVOC, I got something for you. I got a Mean-Mug for you guys. You're great. Love you guys. Love ya. Awesome. Alright, Chinny's very appreciative. And big shout out to Becky. You know who I'm talking to, Becky. You're the one who's making this all happen for me. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad you like Chinny's stuff. Mean-Muggin Becky! Ah, Becky's a great person. Ah, I love you, Becky. So yeah, that's what we're going to do here. So, what's going on? Well, we got HAVOC Fighting Championship 9 going down in Red Deer, Alberta on June 19th. Mark it on your calendars, kids. This is going to be a great card. And as soon as I have all the information on that card, I'll be sharing that with you on a regular basis. So, again, thank you very much, HAVOC. Truly appreciate it. Mean-Muggin! Mean-Muggin HAVOC. Love you guys. Love you guys. Awesome stuff. Alright, so we're gonna... See, Chinny set it up differently, so when I lean in to look at shit, you guys can still see me. I'm not going off camera. So that's pretty cool. So, let's get to it. Madhouse MMA. Check them out on Facebook. Check out their website. You can follow them on Twitter. Look for Carl the Madman. He's out there too. And a big shout out to them as always. Very good to Chinny as well. And it's great to be a part of the MMA Madhouse team, man. Oh, Mean-Muggin Madhouse MMA. The MMA Madhouse is the best. I love it. Love it. Love it. So check them out. Yeah, lots of great news on your local MMA events there, no matter where you are, believe it or not. So be sure to check that out. Next up, let's not forget the Global Combat Network, also carrying the Chinny G show. Madhouse is Global Combat Network as well, and proudly sponsored by Draco Impact Sports. You want free streams for your local events? There's a really good chance you're going to find those free streams and a lot of other cool stuff. Podcasts, interviews, video interviews. You're going to find it at the Global Combat Network. So you make sure you check them out. Tell them Chinny G sent you. Mean-Muggin with Chinny G. And not to forget, this is Dominate Your World. www.dracosports.com. Check them out. They've got some great equipment there, and we're going to cover that right now as well. Draco Impact Sports. Chinny's proud to promote Draco. They have quality gear and $15 flat rate on delivery. No matter what you order, one order, it's going to cost you $15 to get it to your door. That's pretty darn cool. Mean-Muggin Draco Impact Sports. Awesome. Awesome. Love the guys at Draco. Thanks, guys, for putting out the great equipment you do. And in case you're wondering what you can get there, well, we've got accessories, apparel, gis and belts, gloves, protective gear, and training equipment. Tie sports and shorts and pads. Anything you want combat sport wise, you'll probably be able to find through Draco. So be sure to give them a shout. Mean-Muggin Draco. I wear the geese. They got good geese. Okay, anyway, we're gonna move along here. Chinny's voice is gonna change now. And we're gonna jump on to what's going on in the world. Well, this is interesting. This comes to us from our friend at MMA Beatdown. And obviously by now, the whole world knows that Quentin Rampage Jackson will not be fighting Fabio Maldonado at UFC 186 due to the fact that Bellator has gained an injunction to prevent Rampage from fighting there. Now, I really don't think anybody's surprised by this. Chinny's certainly not surprised. It's too bad because this would have been a heck of a good fight. These two would have thrown down well. As we all know, Fabio Maldonado is he's a beast, man. The guy is tough. He has the biggest heart. You just can't get a bigger heart. The guy can take a beating and keep on ticking. He should have been a Timex watch. But back to Quentin. Quentin, you knew this was going to happen. It's no surprise to Chinny. Mean-Mugging this whole situation. But the fact of the matter is, Quentin Rampage Jackson has proven himself to be a pretty flippant individual and a little bit off-kilter at times, so it would seem. Mean-Mugging off-kilter at times. Oh, Mean-Mugging, And unfortunately, it could be a long time before we see him fight. Chinny's going to suggest that the UFC straight up trade Bellator. They trade with Bellator for Rampage Jackson, and they give up. They release Wanderlei Silva from his contract. I mean, come on, man. Let Wandy make some money too, right? Wandy still has the right to earn a living. And so for Zuffa, I think you're not really handling this whole situation well. So for Dana White and the boys at Zuffa, sadly, I have to give you a Mean-Mugging, you guys, because this didn't need to happen like this. You could have worked something out. Sometimes it pays to give a little bit, you know what I mean? Anyway, that being said, we're going to move on. Chinny's fogging up here. He's going to have to change his hat for the season soon. And what do we got going on here? Ryan, the real deal Ford, has announced that he is out of his World Series of Fighting 21 tilt versus Yushin Okami, which is really sad. And too bad, but Ryan released a statement yesterday via Instagram, and he says, we can't always see where the road lies, but God promises there's something better ahead. We just have to trust Him. With that being said, I have to pull out of my World Series of Fighting fight June 5th because of an injury during training. Unfortunately, in this game, most of our training's harder on our body than the fight. I want to thank everyone for the continued support, and I'll be back ready to put on. Ryan, if you don't know Ryan, I have met Ryan. I have met Ryan personally, and he is one of the true gentlemen and nice guys of our sport. He is a lion. He is a beast, but one of the nicest people you'd ever want to meet. The first time I met Ryan was at World Series of Fighting 2, I believe, and I was just a fan in the stands, and I just purchased a whole bunch of real deal merchandise, GDUP, G-Dup, man, worldwide, and merchandise, and the lady behind the desk asked me, she said, would you like Ryan to sign this? And I said, that would be cool. And I turned around, and Ryan Ford was standing behind me with the biggest smile on his face, and he said, yeah, I'll sign your stuff, man. And my first words to Ryan were, this is so cool. My first words to Ryan, you got to remember, Chinny had a couple of beer in him. Oh, maybe I got a couple of beer in him. Oh, it was good though. Were, heck, KO the fucking year. Awesome, man. Those were the very first words I ever said to Ryan Ford. And I'll tell you what, Ryan didn't have a Sharpie on hand. There was no Sharpie anywhere. Ryan spent the better part of an hour, and I mean that seriously, the better part of an hour trying to find a Sharpie so he could sign my merchandise. And you know what? He signed my merchandise. What a great man. If you ever, I will always be a Ryan Ford fan. He is my favorite fighter. Right now, I just love the guy. He's one of the best people you ever want to meet. So for Ryan Ford, my friend, I got this for you. Mean-Mugging, Mean-Mugging, yeah. So hey, by the way, you notice Chinny usually wears, Chinny's G'd up most of the time when you see him on his show. He's wearing Ryan Ford merchandise. He has Ryan Ford merchandise hanging on his wall. If you guys want Ryan Ford merchandise, you can go to Ryan Ford's fan page or Ryan Ford's Facebook page. Man, message the man, he will hook you up. He's got high quality merchandise, and he's got a large variety. I'll hit him up so he can send me some pictures of his merchandise, so I can get them up on the screen here, and I can show you all what you can order. But I'll tell you what, it's always good to support your local fighter, man, and you support your favorite fighters. This is one of my favorite fighters. I love this guy. Just a great guy. Mean-Muggin Ryan Ford for being a great guy. And a fierce competitor. World Series of Fighting Canadian champ, man. You ever hold that belt? That's a heavy-ass belt. I believe they're like 12 pounds. But they're really cool. And it was really a cool experience. So, what else have I got to do here? Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do right now. We are going to do a shout-out to Plenty of Fist podcast with Jake Hirsch and Dean Panis. Now, these two gentlemen, they gave Chinny a great shout out on their podcast last night. Really appreciate it, guys. It was really cool hearing you guys discuss Chinny. And yes, my artwork has gotten better over time. We were talking about they were talking about the picture I did of Ryan Ford, the first picture I did, and how Ryan Ford chimed in when he saw it and said, "What happened to my nose, man? My nose isn't fucked up, basically." And Ryan's a really good sport. And I did another picture of Ryan. I don't know if you can see it behind me here or not, but it did. I believe it did him a little more justice. And my paintings have definitely gotten better. You can check them out on the Mean-Muggin Facebook page. I have pictures of everything I do up there, so you can check it out there. You can check out. I'll be leaving a link there for the Plenty of Fist podcast. There's one on my Facebook wall, Gord McDonald, and you can tell it's me because I got my Chinny gear on, and you can see the studio. Mean-Muggin, Jake Hirsch, and Dean Panis, you guys are wonderful. Great guys, thank you very much for this shout out. It was so cool just hearing somebody talk about me like that, and I really appreciate that as well. So make sure you check him out. He also, Jake Hirsch also has the Friday Night Lights podcast and the Daily Show, and you can check those out. He has a site, Jake Hirsch Entertainment Group website, and he also has his Facebook page, Jake Hirsch Entertainment Group, and you can check him out there. Give him a like on Facebook. You can follow him on Twitter. Great guy, a true Albertan treasure. I love this guy. I love what he does. I just do, man. So hey, Mean-Muggin Jake Hirsch again, because you're a great guy. Such a great guy. Very cool. I chat with them via Facebook, and I hopefully at some point I can get him and Dean on the show via Skype, and we can have a chat down. That would be very cool. So it's been a good day. I got a bad feeling all of a sudden. What the heck? It's like the hair went up on the back of my neck. Ah, John Jones! Poke your eyes out! Poke your eyes out! Not the Chinny guy. The Chinny guy had the safety glasses on, and he ain't afraid of John Jones. Well, he is. I wouldn't fight him. But he's not going to poke my eyes out, because I got the safety glasses on. He might kick the shit out of me, but the eyes will be there when all is said and done. Mean-Muggin John Jones and the eye poke. And I don't like the oblique kick. Oh, Mean-Muggin oblique kick too. Yeah, it's just me though. That's just the Chinny guy. How would we like to wrap this up? Well, we're going to wrap this up in true Chinny fashion. Chinny's going to be out a commission for a few days. Tomorrow Chinny goes and gets a whole bunch more teeth pulled out of his head from the dentist. And that's going to hurt real bad. And this is a fair number of teeth they're going to be pulling out. And because some of them are so messed up from the pipe hitting me in the mouth out on site there, out in the oil fields, they're going to have to cut and stuff like that. So Chinny's going to be out of commission for 3 or 4 days. Yeah, I won't be able to do any vlogging or anything. But thank you everybody that tunes in. I really appreciate your support, man. It's so cool and humbling to have people like what I do. Mean-Muggin like what I do. Mean-Muggin you guys are awesome. And I love you guys, man. Remember, Chinny's anti-bullying. If you got nothing nice to say to somebody, just shut your mouth. Bullying people is not the way to go, whether it's on the internet. Because I'll tell you what, people see that shit and we all know what you're about. And nobody likes a bully. Me love the bullies because they're bastards. I don't like bullies. And I'll tell you what, if you're going to bully a super heavyweight online, you better hope he doesn't live close by. Because even if he can't fight, if you don't think he can fight or you think he's too big to move, that big man's going to hurt you if he has a mind to. And I'll tell you what, nobody would blame him. Nobody would fault the guy. And bullying hurts, man. You don't have to physically touch somebody to hurt them. And as we all know, I've said it before, I'll say it again. People commit suicide over this stuff just because somebody decides to be a jerk, to be mean, to be malicious, to just be, it's evil, man. And nobody likes that. To you bullies out there, I don't know how you can sleep with yourselves at the end of the day. At any rate, whatever. I'm not going to waste any more time on the bully right now. But Chinny's anti-bullying, and so are HAVOC FC. And we stand behind that together. And I'll tell you what, my friends, take the time to give somebody a compliment. Take the time to make somebody feel like they belong, that they're loved. Yeah, it's an easy thing to do. And it takes a lot less energy, believe you me. So, my brothers and my sisters, be good to one and each other. Be good to each other, my sisters and my brothers. It's Chinny's way. I hope it's your way. Peace, my friends. Chinny out.